Good evening, and thank you for joining me on Delicious by Debbie. And this evening I'm going to show you a Jell-O salad that we like to have at Christmas time. Any time of the year is fine, but I usually use a lime Jell-O, so it's green, and I tend to do it at Christmas time. I'm not sure why, but I do. But it's called Hidden Pear Jell-O, and when you make it, most people would not know there's any pears in it. But first of all, you take just 1 can of pears and let them drain and save the juice. And I've had these draining for a little bit. And I just bought a can of pears at our local grocery store and let them drain. And I save the pear juice because I need a cup of pear juice or water, and I like to use the pear juice too. So I didn't have quite a cup, so I put a little bit of water in it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I make it. First of all, 1 small package of Jell-O, and you could use any kind of Jell-O you want to. I did it once with an orange Jell-O and it was just fine. I think I did it with peach Jell-O and it was good. But tonight I'm doing it with this lime Jell-O, and I happen to have gotten sugar-free. So go ahead and put that in here. And my cup of hot pear juice with a little bit of water mixed with it, and I just boiled that in the microwave. I'm gonna give that a good mix until I'm sure it's dissolved, and then we'll put a cup of cold water into it also. We'll put this in the fridge, let it chill. While it's doing that, we'll get the pears ready. This really doesn't take long. It's not complicated. And if you have a Jell-O mold, you could make it in that. I'm going to make it in this because I have a lid for this. So, and it's just for us to eat right now, so I'm gonna go. But I thought I would go ahead and show you this in case you want to do it at Christmas time. All right, let's get a cup of cold water, and I have some cold water I had in my fridge. Get a cup of that. And we'll put that in here also. All right, I'm gonna put that into the refrigerator, and we'll let that sit while we do the pears. Okay, I have my blender over here. Hopefully you can see this. I have to have it near where I can get it plugged in here. Okay. All right, now I'm going to put the pears in here that I've let drain. You want as much of the juice off of them as possible so your Jell-O isn't thin down when you put this into it. And I also, make sure I have that on there right. I also want 3 ounces of cream cheese. This is some I bought at Giant Eagle. You can use the lower fat if you want. This happens to just be the regular. So I'm gonna 3 ounces of that in there. Okay. Try to get the cream cheese so it's not just sticking to the side. I want it to go down into the pears and get blended up. And you just blend this up just as smooth as you can. I'll get this going, then I'm going to turn off my camera so you don't have to listen to this because it makes a lot of noise. But we're gonna blend this together and see what we get. Okay, so I have the pears and the cream cheese all blended up really well. I let it blend for a while because I don't want any chunks of pears. I want it blended up well. So I'm gonna get the Jell-O out. And we're just gonna mix this right into the Jell-O. Try to get as much out of there as I can. Okay. Mix this up real good, and then I'm going to put it into the refrigerator until it starts to set up, and then I'm going to put Cool Whip in it. Cup of Cool Whip, and that's really all there is to it. Now once I put it into this pan and I have the Cool Whip in it, then I'll put a few maraschino cherries on top. Makes it kind of Christmassy. So I'll put this into the refrigerator and we'll be back. Okay, our Jell-O is set up enough that I want to put the Cool Whip in. I need to use 1 cup. I probably should measure it, but I never do. I'm just going to do a guesstimate. I mean, because when can you have too much Cool Whip? We'll mix that in. I like it to be nice and creamy. Okay, that's mixing in good. Okay, and I have my square dish here, and this is where I'm gonna put it. Gonna make sure it's mixed good in the bottom. Okay, that looks good. Go ahead and put that in here. I'm gonna let that set up a little bit in the refrigerator before I put the maraschino cherries on top, and I'm just gonna put them on top like in the shape of a Christmas tree or just around wherever. And so we'll go ahead and put this in the refrigerator for now. Well, the Jell-O is all set, and so I'm gonna go ahead and do the maraschino cherries. You can do them however you want to. I was gonna do them maybe in the shape of a Christmas tree on here, since it's almost Christmas time. Okay. Well, those aren't really on there straight, I'm sure, but that's okay. And sometimes I just put them so that there would be one like on each square that I would cut. Got a couple extra here. So I'll just put it in the middle. So there we go. And this Jell-O is all ready so that when we want it, it's ready to go. So that's just an idea for you at Christmas time.